with the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
Oh, everything just worked so well that play. It just all worked so well that play. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. From the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh, that was not good.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. Past the 40. Inside the 20.
Damn it.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance. 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy.
Let's go, Evans. Yes, Evans. Yes. Go.
And they bring him down.
Hey guys, before we get into today's video, I just remind you guys to hit that subscribe button. 97.8% of you guys are not subscribed. And it would really help support the channel if you did hit that subscribe button. So please just take 2 seconds out of your day, go down below and hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button and comment. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Madden 25 Buccaneers franchise. It's been over a month since I've played. At all. Not even just like streaming. The last time I played was to stream it so I could upload it to YouTube. And I haven't played it since. But I've looked through it a little bit to see where our team is. I forgot our running back is out, Rashad White. He's a 90 overall or something like that. And he's out because he broke his collarbone during the preseason. So we are going to make an executive decision and sign an 81 overall for 1 year. And he will be our current number 1. And then he'll be the number 2 when he comes back. So we are going to sign him. He was the top overall thing. I could have gotten this guy for 2 points less. He's younger and had him for a little longer, but I didn't want to, honestly. And he's only 5'9". He's short. But, yeah. We are going against the Saints. And it's looking like we're going to be doing pretty good. Let me check my settings real quick. Settings. We're in Pro or All Pro? Let's go with the All Pro. Alright. So yeah, we are going up against the Saints. We're better than them. But I did, because I remember it being pretty easy. So I did go from Pro to All Pro, and it's gonna really test my skills. So we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, I don't want to advance the week. Let's play this game. Our weekly strategy. Alright, unless something interesting happens. As in I get a superstar X Factor with any of these guys, or superstar or anything like that. Unless anything happens, you won't see that. So yeah, I'll see you after. Alright, let's play this game.
It's week 2 of the National Football League,
and there's no love lost between these NFC South foes.
It's the Saints and the Buccaneers.
All that and more coming up next.
Let's do this. This is the first time
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports.
They really did not do him
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now It almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season. And here we are in week 2.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First down throw for Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Feeling they're gonna run it, but we're just gonna keep it.
The shotgun. It's Carr.
And then change it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
What I just said.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play.
Oh, I missed it.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and 5. All right. I almost had him sacked.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one.
I don't like doing that either.
Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way.
Wait,
however,
that's not... Where's the guy I just traded for?
After reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
All right,
In motion comes Pittman.
Best trade I ever made.
On 2nd down, Purdy.
Okay.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
looks like we're punting.
The ball falls incomplete.
I'm not used to this.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense ready to...
Just going to pause it real quick. Let's crack one open. And let's get back into it.
For the 2nd time, they'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun.
Get him, get him. Oh,
they'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Carr. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
No, come back. Okay.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away.
I thought he was
it's incomplete.
For it.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
What? Why does it keep having... Whatever.
Ready for their second possession.
I want, like, depth chart. Yeah, it should be Connor. Whatever.
They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember,
out the new guy.
Opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line.
Gain.
That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
Oh, everything just worked so well that play. It just all worked so well that play. Let's go.
George Kittle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
I just got the completion off.
Think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Out the back of the end zone.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again.
He wants me to do a weak
They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Play action now. It's called.
Oh, nice block.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Carr.
Nice.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor.
Okay, maybe I should. Let me make him my 2nd guy.
Forward. Let's give him a couple. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. 2nd down
and 8. He's good. He's just not super fast.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground is Edmonds.
It's not a good decision.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Purdy. Now a screen set up for Edmonds.
All right.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7.
See who gets open.
Out of the gun.
Kittle.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, get there,
He'll
get there.
find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt
Nice,
where I'm going with the ball.
Evans.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll run it here with Edmonds. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
And that's it for the first
So
quarter.
after one, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Let's go play action. See what we
Second
can do
down
here.
and 3.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Purdy.
Oh, that was. Oh, and the hit after. What are you doing? Come on.
Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger,
Right,
with the good coverage, and there to get a hand on it. Third down, 3 to go.
I like this.
From the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh,
That's
that was not
over the
good.
middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. Past the 40. Inside the 20.
Damn it.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
I thought he wouldn't
Touchdown,
get bunched up
Saints.
like that, but of course he freaking does.
Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity
So dumb.
to not only stop a team, but turn them back
They all
around
just
the
got
other way.
bunched up
A
right there.
touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
All right, let's
So
try
back
to
to
score
level
before the half
after the
ends.
touchdown. In time for the kickoff. To return it, it's Dorsey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Probably one of my better returns,
Here's
to
the
be
Tampa
honest.
Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
What is
one
that
pinballs
bunching in this
around,
game?
but
Come
it is
on.
incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down. A carry now for Edmonds. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short. Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy.
Oh my!
Nowhere
I'm
to
pressing
go. He
buttons
is
and he's
taken
doing
down.
nothing.
Now, following that sack, we have a
goddamn.
player who was injured. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on
was
for the
bad.
2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Let's go Tampa 2.
The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll
Come
work
on,
in
I
a
need to
tie
stop
game here
here.
in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Carr now. Pass brought in by Chark. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's fine.
The man in motion here is Chark. Now a 2nd down throw from Carr.
Nice.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's blitz.
The tight end Moreau is in motion.
There we go.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Whoa! And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Let's hope people don't get bunched up on each other.
It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy.
Let's go, Evans. Yes, yes. Go.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That was amazing.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Willie Gay with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this down to the 23. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle.
First down.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A handoff here, up the middle. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Why does it want me to do that?
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20,
so just taking down just for the millionth time, new kickoff rule, dog shit.
The Saints offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, Carr. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
They're not going to run it at all, so.
Off the play fake. Okay. Here's Carr.
Had me for a second.
That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson.
How did that
set to go now on 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Olave. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, Carr.
That one caught by
Bub Means.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Carr now on 2nd down.
Nope.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
I don't know. Let's see what it means for him.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, that's Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Foster Moreau.
Long bomb.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Second half. Come on.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock,
Come on.
and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they gotta
Pittman, come on, you gotta catch that.
Decisions here in the second half. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Turn inside. Defend medium pass.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and running back Chase Edmonds ready to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy.
Come on.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here.
Jesus Christ.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Willie Gay with the stop. 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one complete to Palmer. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try and run for it.
Yup.
And he's going to have the Buccaneers, and he's going to have the Chargers
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this
I don't know
one
why
more?
you just mentioned the
Who
Chargers,
would get off
but
the line
okay.
quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle,
Just
the
air
defense
trucked. I
knew
would've
it was
gotten, like, 2
coming
more
and
yards
still
from him.
couldn't stop it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, Purdy.
Oh, there's no B. Just throw it. I don't care.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Jesus
Coverage
Christ.
was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's do this.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Nice. Thank you, Kittle.
And he will work this down to the 43-yard line. And
Oh,
that
no,
is
not
enough
Pittman.
for a 1st down.
Okay, just on the sideline.
Now
That's
after
fine.
the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Jesus
He'll be
Christ.
stopped after a pickup of about 3. Willie Gay with the stop. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get
Oh,
it
yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Here we go, sack.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He
Nice,
connects
Palmer.
with
Nice
Palmer
little
on that
catch.
one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Purdy. Quick throw here is complete.
And this is the blueprint, Mike.
Nice job,
the
nice
ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come
Get in
And
there.
he'll take it on in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa.
Let's go.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go.
Need to make
And the
at least
Buccaneers
stop
move out to
and
a
score.
3-point
Maybe
edge,
one more time.
17-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Come on.
Carr working out of the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr.
Nice.
Under
We got him
pressure,
down.
and down he goes.
Finally.
They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Nice. That's the stop we needed. Let's go.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
That's not what I would have done.
The Buccaneers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession.
All right, let's do this. Come on. Come on.
1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Come on, get
And
back
his
up.
fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Purdy now on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete.
Go, get there.
Edmonds.
4th and inches.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bucks 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And just a short pickup there to the 35.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sport. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on. There we go.
We'll try to pick this one up on the ground.
Let's go. 1st and goal.
A gain of 18.
That's what we're talking about. Let's do this.
It sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They'll roll out here with Purdy.
Nope.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's all right, but whatever.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end.
There we go,
and
Palmer.
He's into the
there we
end
go. That's
zone.
what we needed.
That might be the knockout punch. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score.
Good, okay.
He'll kick this one away.
Good enough, apparently.
Here comes a return from the 5.
Yeah, so
and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Oh, pick it off.
Let's
go.
Over the middle and intercepted.
Go.
It's the veteran safety,
Oh
Kevin
my God.
Byard.
That was
And
amazing.
his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager.
Look at this.
But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect
Boing.
the ball. You can't turn
Thank
the ball
you.
over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a
That was
little
amazing.
reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's a
The home
clip.
team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it would appear they're on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. A dive
Nice job.
and a
Nice safety catch.
Incredible.
And you think back to the first half,
Try to get
Mike, just
Evans a
how
touchdown.
well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they
see what
hold
we
him
do
to a
here.
gain of 1.
I don't like that. Let's try that.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Field goal's fine.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Oh,
His
that was
throw
a good
left side
freaking play.
is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Go cover 2.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Carr.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, almost had
1st
another
down
tipped
throw there
interception.
is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll go play action with Carr. This throw left side,
Oops.
taken in by
Just
Johnson.
ignore that. Please just
They're
ignore
going
that.
to work
No,
this
no,
down
no.
inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what
I
every
don't know
defensive
why I
coordinator
switched to that,
struggles
but
with,
sure.
so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Carr.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Nowhere
about.
to
And I
get
think he's
away,
outside
and
field goal.
he's going to go down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
No, oh,
And
the
he's going to
blitz was
have
a
a Saints
mistake.
1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And then
And he will score. Game on. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints.
Come on, block it.
Sly's extra point up and good. The
And
Saints are
onside
back
kick
within
it.
6.
Saints 21.
So
Or
things
not.
a little
That was
more
a dumb
interesting now.
decision.
Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there.
I
He'll
just gotta
get this
keep
out
it away
past
from him.
the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Go back. What are you
We've
doing?
seen this back have his way with this defense all game long,
Come
Mike. He's up
on.
over 100 yards for the game, but This time, the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
I'll be back at 0.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Yep, let's do this.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Okay.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
This is not what I hit.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh,
That's
do you
such
believe
horse
it?
shit.
It's intercepted.
No.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
That's such
And he's
bullshit.
gonna score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
Like,
And we have a
So
tie
dumb.
game. What a big
Let me block
turnaround.
it, for
The
fuck's sake,
defense
please.
comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This
such
defense took the
bullshit.
field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves. And as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And he'll be
Didn't
brought
even-
down
oh,
just
didn't even get a good
beyond the
return. That's
25-yard line.
such bullshit.
The home team's
That was
offense
such
and their
bullshit.
quarterback.
Come on. We can do this.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Purdy. Now, screen.
Of
set
course,
up
you
for
just fucking
Edmonds.
touch him. You don't even
Good
block
hustle
him.
by
Come
the
on.
defense. They beat the offensive lineman
on,
to the
come
blocks
on,
there.
come
No gain on that screen pass. On 2nd down, Purdy.
No.
Throw left
Shot,
side,
man.
but that's
Come
gonna
on.
be incomplete. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll air one out for Palmer.
There we go. There we go. Come
That's
on. Let's go.
caught. And they're going to
Let's
have
go.
this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Woo. And he shows off a little footwork.
Why did I call
winding
it?
his way
Oh my
for a
God. Come
run
on.
of
Stop
8.
hurting yourself.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Whatever. Let's just get the 1st down, hopefully.
Edmonds.
Yep. Oh, more than 1st down. Okay.
And the Bucks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll try to run this one in.
What's the penalty?
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Offside. Defense.
Yes, I'm taking it.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground.
There we
And
go.
this is a touchdown. They
There
were
we go,
not
saving it.
going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. This will be big for the Bucks. They're going to try the 2-point conversion. Purdy works out of the pistol.
Yep.
That's going to be caught.
Let's go.
So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Yeah,
Nice
drain
job
that
by
clock.
the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
I just can't let any
The
big
Saints
plays
offense
slip
ready
by.
to take over once again. They'll start
honestly
out
gonna even
1st
change
down
Shelby in the
and
coverage.
10. Carr. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
No.
That is brought in.
That's such bullshit.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week.
Yeah.
Hey, you like orange juice, right?
Come on, we need to stop this.
2-point play, dial it up. Do not play for
No.
overtime. Win.
No,
And he'll
come
get in. An
on.
incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1.
I swear to God, if I
Great
lose this
decision
game
here,
because
Mike.
of
This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal.
Come on, I need
this. Is the
I
right
literally
move,
just gotta
and
get
we'll
close
see if
enough
it
to kick
pays
the
off.
field goal.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy.
No.
And
That's
that
fucking
could be the dagger.
bullshit.
It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I'm
And
gonna
he is
lose
gonna
my
bring
fucking
this one
mind.
back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
I'm not.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make
so
something
retarded.
happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some
So
chances.
retarded.
In this case, the chances
So
backfire,
retarded.
and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So fucking retarded. No, they're up by
Slides
2
extra
scores.
point, up and good. And the Saints are going to open up the lead to 8.
Well, it's
Down to the
physically
final few
possible, it's
seconds
just
of this one
barely.
as the kick is away. Here we go
Okay.
on the return from the 1. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. Here's 1st down. One last shot now for Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Oh, pass interference.
That
Go, go,
pass
go, go, go!
pinballing around.
Let's go!
It ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
Holy
And
crap.
he will take this
Holy
one
crap.
in. 85
That penalty better not
yards.
fucking be on me.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yes! Decline. I need a 2-point conversion.
That penalty is declined.
I need a 2-point conversion.
No time on the clock. Are we going
Come on,
to overtime?
come
Or does it end right here?
Go! That's
And that is incomplete. Oh, their dreams of a late comeback die there. No overtime coming. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
I literally just want to break everything right now. Well, that'll do it for week 2. Hope you enjoyed me freaking losing my mind. I'm gonna negotiate these contracts between these next 2 episodes, but if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you want to see me play more of this, play more of something else. And don't forget to subscribe. It would really help my sanity right now because I want to freaking smash my head into a table. And as always, I really do hope you enjoyed. I will see y'all later.